So let's look at this section right here. The only thing that's different is the, which is a big difference actually. So in bass clef, all of the notes are shifted to a space and a line apart. So remember in the other page, middle C was somewhere down here. But now this time, this is bass clef. So middle C is somewhere here because we're using our left hand now. So let's look at this little chart right here. Fingering 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 is your pinky. So we're gonna have our pinky on this C right here. And that bottom note on that second space is C. Let's look at the first warm. We start on G. We descend alphabetically down to C. And we repeat G, and again, alphabetically down to C. And we don't have a tempo or time signature. Okay, let's try it. So now since we're not using a right hand, we can either have it to the side or just have it on our former position. But now we're starting with left. So this is C3. C3. And then just make sure each finger gets its own key. And we'll be starting with E. Okay, ready and go. G, F, E. Repeat. G. Yes. And then the whole time I was keeping my wrist nice and straight. And then remember, fingertips are the ones you have to use to make sure you hit every key with your fingertip and not flatted, because that's very straining for this area right here. We want to make sure we are nice and relaxed and controlled. Let's try the warm up again. So starting with the first one, just starting on G. Ready and go. Repeat. Yes. So our next warm up, we start on C now. So C is that second space, C, and we're starting with finger 5. So let's notice how each note, as we ascend up, each takes its own line or space. So we ascend, up to G, and then we start again on C, and then we ascend back up G. Okay, so let's try this warm up. So starting here, same thing, starting on C this time, C3. Before we start, let's just check to make sure we're curved. We're not tight in the wrist, it's flexible. Okay, ready and go. C. Repeat the C. And then once you're able to do that, at least in this speed, you can start speeding it up just a little bit, maybe 1. The whole time, just making sure you don't tense up your wrist, because the moment you start tensing up, then you need to slow down again. And you need to make sure you check to make sure there's no tension. And thirdly, the third warm-up, we put both of them together. We start on G right here. We descend down alphabetically to C. And then we ascend back up to G. So it's a mix of both warm-ups. Okay, so let's start up here on G. This is G3. G3. Okay, ready? And go. C. Okay, let's try this one again. So we're going to begin on G. 3 and 4. let's challenge ourselves just a little bit and let's see if we can speed up the tempo. So maybe we can try dun, dun, like that. Okay, ready? 3, 4. Repeat, C. Let's try it again. 3 and 4. And then once you're past that, you can go a little bit faster. 3, 4. Let's try it again. 3, 4. And you can honestly just keep going faster and faster, but you do have to make sure that you stay here with a flat wrist and curved fingers. And if you notice that you're starting to tense up, that means you're either too fast or you just need to stop a little bit and then recheck and replace the fingers.